You've been on the self-love journey for a while and you're finding that it's just falling a little bit short. This is often because we're actually still identifying with a limited version of self, which is often the parts of us that are changing the most and are the most susceptible to being maybe unpleasant. Like if we're identifying with our body a lot, then our body's always changing, we're aging, we're getting sick, we're getting injured. Like there's always going to be limitations with the physical body. And if we're looking at our emotionality, then that's always fluctuating and changing, and life's always going to have its ups and downs. So the tantrics knew that if you really wanted to find deep self-love, then you had to access these more subtle parts of yourself, like tapping into your energy body, and not just your energy body, but the energy all around us. That's like the web of life, and connecting into that, and also into the emptiness that's within us and within everything. And then through that, you enter this like dynamic relationship with life where you recognize that you're not as separate as you once thought. And then when you're really out of that sense of separation and seeing the beauty of the imperfect way of life, of the chaos and the mess and the change, then we can embrace the chaos, the mess, and the change within us and learn to love it. Like you wouldn't go up to a flower that's slightly imperfect and just say, you're ugly, you're hideous. You know that that's just part of the pattern. And the same with your own imperfections are all part of the pattern. So if you're just trying to go from I'm ugly to I'm pretty, then you're going to constantly still be in this loop of suffering, and because then there's going to be a day where you're not looking that pretty, and can you love yourself then? So deep self-love comes from recognizing that we are life, we are nature, we are part of this pattern that is always changing and evolving, and learning to love that change and evolution, learning to love the cycles that we go through, love the mess as well as the beauty. So this is the kind of stuff that we're going to be exploring deeper in my new course, Embodied Tantrika, where we're looking at tantric practices and philosophy about really recognizing what is it to be embodied and connect with ourself beyond just the physical or the emotional, the personality. What is this transpersonal self, and how do we connect with that to find more peace and bliss and love in our life? So if that feels inspiring to you, if you're curious, I invite you to come join us for the journey. We're starting April 17.